Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing an everything relaxed hair wash day. I'm going to show you guys everything I do to maintain my relaxed hair and keep it looking nice. So this is going to be a full wash day also from start to finish. To get started, I am about to do a hot oil treatment. So what you see me doing is spraying my hair with rosemary water and using some rosemary and mint oil. I am first just sectioning my hair in small sections and applying the water to my roots and the oil to my roots. And I am doing this, number one, because this is really moisturizing for my hair. I like the way it makes my hair feel. I like the way it makes my scalp feel. And rosemary water and rosemary oil is set to boost hair growth, and that is what I'm trying to do. I've always done hot oil treatments. Most of the time I just used to do them with coconut oil, but I'm out of coconut oil today, and this oil works really good on my hair. And I've also added the rosemary water spray because not only does it have rosemary in it, which boosts hair growth, but this water also has glycerin and a lot of other things in it that make it very moisturizing as well. And I found that when I wet my hair a little bit while I'm doing my hot oil treatments, it just makes my hair more receptive to the oil that I'm putting on there, and therefore makes my hair feel more moisturized. So that's why I started doing this. You can find rosemary water anywhere. I believe I ordered this one from Amazon. I don't really remember, but I know I've seen it in Walmart and Target. The one I'm using is by Camille Rose Naturals, but I've also heard good things about the As I Am rosemary water. You can also make your own rosemary water if you have the time and the supplies to do that, but this was only like $10 at the store, so I just bought mine. And after I do this, you are gonna see me sit under the dryer, and I'm gonna sit under the dryer for about 20 to 30 minutes before I wash this out. And while I'm doing this, I just like to massage my scalp, get that blood flowing, and also just kind of lift up any buildup that might be on my scalp too. I also like to apply the rosemary water and oil down the length of my hair as well, and just make sure my hair is not really saturated when I'm done with this. Like, I don't have oil and water dripping from my head, but you know, it's saturated, but it's not like sopping wet saturated, if that makes any sense. And also, I like to pay attention to my ends, the nape of my neck, and my edges. For this rosemary water, I only like to use it on wash day because it is essentially like a water. So if you see what it's doing to my roots, it's making them like kind of puffy. So for me, being that I wear my hair in a silk press all week, I can only do this on wash day. But if you are natural, or if you wear your hair in protective styles, then this will be a good addition to your daily regimen. But for me, it is limited to wash day. Once I'm done, I just put on a plastic shower cap, make sure I've got all my hair tucked in, and I'm gonna sit under my dryer. My dryer is like a soft bonnet dryer that comes connected to its own like little hot air heating unit. And I just put it on and sit under it for 20 to 30 minutes. I really like this dryer because it's compact and I can store it easily. All of the little components fit in the box and I just close it up. I did get it from Amazon and I believe I have it linked in my description box. If not, I will try to find a link. Once I'm done sitting under the dryer, these are the shampoos that I'm using. They are both by Joico. One is a moisturizing shampoo and one is like a restorative shampoo. I will leave the names of them in my description box. To start off, I'm just fully saturating my hair, getting it really wet, and then I'm going in with the reconstructing or restorative shampoo first, and I'm just really like lathering that up, focusing just really all over my head. But I like to massage my scalp and make sure I get all of the buildup off of my scalp. Today I'm washing my hair in the sink mainly because I am filming and it's easier for me to wash my hair in the sink when I'm filming because my bathroom gets really wet. Water gets all over the floor when I film in the shower. So I just like to do it like this so I can really show you guys exactly what I'm doing. Once I'm done with the reconstructing shampoo for my second wash, I'm going in with the moisturizing shampoo. I like to do both just because they both just give me a balance of what I'm trying to do with my hair. I want to make sure that it's strong and not breaking off, that it's not weak, but I also want my hair to be moisturized. I want it to be soft and manageable. So I use both of these shampoos, and from using these, I have seen an amazing difference in my hair. Before, I was using the Silk Elements shampoos, and those are really good shampoos. They made my hair feel great as well, but I definitely noticed a difference once I upgraded and started using these shampoos. So more than likely, I'm going to keep them in my routine. I used to use Joico a while ago, like around like 2020, when I first relaxed my hair. My hair got really long before I cut it into a bob. And I also used Joico way back in the day when I was first relaxed, when I was in college, and my hair grew super fast. I don't know if it was because I was younger or if it was because I was using more salon high quality products. But yeah, I'm going to use this for a longer term to see if I get better results from the other products that I used to use. But so far, I am loving it. Once I finish shampooing my hair, I am going to detangle my hair. And one thing that I like to pay attention to when I'm trying new products, especially shampoos that let me know if I like the shampoo or not, is how my hair detangles after the shampoo. If my hair is hard to detangle and stiff, and if it's shedding a lot, then that means for me that the shampoo is too harsh on my hair. It's dried my hair out and I don't like it. You guys see how my hair is pretty much detangling with ease. Even though I have a lot of texture in my hair, it's not hard for me to comb out my hair. Also, my hair is not shedding a lot or coming out a lot in the comb, and that's partially because my hair is nicely trimmed, but another reason is because that shampoo has just left my hair really manageable and moisturized and easy to work with. So now I'm going in with the color, and today we're using semi-permanent color, aka a rinse. The one I'm using is by Clairol Beautiful Colors collection, and it is the warm brown. I have experimented with a lot of different rinse colors only because I have grays that come in around the front, and certain rinse colors do a better job covering those up. Certain rinse colors also look better when they fade out. I usually do this warm brown color or either the reddish brown, because when it fades, the grays look either reddish brown or they look like a blondish brown, and I prefer that better than using like the jet black color, because for me, when the jet black starts to fade, the grays start to look green on me. I don't know if that's because I'm relaxed or I don't know, but I don't like that greenish look. So that's why I go for the brown, because it doesn't give me that. I also opt for the rinse because it is more gentle. I'm not using any developer or anything like that. It's basically just depositing the color onto my hair. And this rinse is better than other rinses that I've tried. Other rinses that I've tried leave my hair really hard, really dry, like stuck together, made my hair tangle up, and this one does not do that. So I really like it. And to apply it, I focus it primarily on the edges and the perimeter where my grays come in. I really concentrated in that area. And then after that, I just make sure it's evenly distributed around my head and that my hair is fully saturated with the color. Now, I know that Clairol makes a gray solution, but I personally do not like to use the gray solution because it is stronger. Now, obviously, it's stronger because grays are more resistant. They tend to be coarser than the rest of our hair. But for me, the fact that that dye is stronger, it doesn't really do well on my scalp. It breaks my scalp out and I don't like it. So that's why I continue to use this one. And this one has worked fine for me and still covers up my grays and still lasts a long time. When I'm applying the color, it's easier for me to apply it in sections. So by sections, I mean like I do one half of my head and then I go and do the other half of my head. And one thing that I'll say, if you're beginner to doing color or anything like that, make sure you have your own gloves, because these semi-permanent rinses typically don't come with gloves. At least this one by Clairol doesn't, because it's already mixed up and it just comes in the bottle. So always have your gloves on hand. And when you are applying the color, make sure you, for the best results, make sure you fully saturate your hair in the color. I believe that's how rinses are supposed to work, is just making sure your hair is fully saturated, since it's just depositing the color onto your hair. And I like to just squeeze it, rake it in, and just get it all through my hair For my hair, I end up using pretty much the whole bottle, just because I really want to make sure that my hair is covered. Once I've got my hair like saturated to my liking, I like to just put on a processing cap. The directions are to let it sit on your hair for 25 minutes and to rinse out. I also like to make sure that I apply it on my nape and in the back of my hair, because I often forget that if I'm moving really fast. So make sure you just get all of it, because you don't want your color to come out patchy or some of your hair to be looking darker than the other. And this color will stain. It will stain around your forehead. It will stain your ears. It will stain like if you get it on your arms. So just try, like, although I am saturating my hairline, just try to make sure you wipe off any of the excess before you put the shower cap on that's sitting on your skin, so that it doesn't stain. It will eventually come off, but yeah, I don't like that stained look. This is what my hair looks like after the rinse, and it did an amazing job. That warm dark brown is so pretty, and I think it's perfect for fall, perfect for anyone trying to cover up the grays. It's not as like, you know, I don't want to say harsh, but it's not as dark as jet black, but it's dark enough. And to me, it just looks more natural, and it looks better once the color starts to fade on my grays. When you are rinsing out the color, make sure you rinse it out really good, especially around your edges. I had to go back twice because I still had some around my edges. And now I am detangling my hair and getting it ready for the next step, which is deep conditioning. For my deep conditioner, I'm using that Joico Reconstructive deep conditioner that goes with the shampoo. I like this deep conditioner because it is really thick and it's just really good quality. I like to work on two sections and just apply it generously to one section and then apply it to the next section. You can work in quarters if you want, but I'm just working on halves of my head at the time. I just start off in the front of that section, and then I go through and make sure I put it on the back where my nape is, and then go back to apply it to where the crown is. And I am applying this all down the length of my hair to make sure my hair is fully coated. Now with this conditioner, you are supposed to only leave it on for 1 minute, but I don't do that. I use it as a deep conditioner and I sit under the dryer with it for 20 to 30 minutes. And the reason why is because I want it to really penetrate in my hair. I have used it both ways, where I've been in the shower and I've rinsed it out after a couple minutes, and really you get really good results either way, just rinsing it out or sitting under the dryer like I'm doing. You get really good results either way. My hair feels really moisturized and really good after this. I know it says reconstructive, but y'all see how thick it is. It's moisturizing. It just does everything that it needs to do. So either way, if you decide to leave this in for a few minutes, if you decide to sit under the dryer with heat like I do, either way, you're going to be good to go. This is just what I like to do, or what I wanted to do today. When I'm applying my deep conditioner, it looks like I'm applying a lot because I am. And that's because I want to make sure no strand is left behind. All my hair is covered with this conditioner, because I've had certain areas of breakage. I don't know if that's because I didn't apply conditioner, if I was just, wearing too many ponytails or parting my hair too much on that side, but I really just want to make sure I get everything. Nothing is left dry, nothing's left untouched. When I finish applying the conditioner, I'm going to put on my plastic cap and sit under the dryer that I showed y'all for about 20 to 30 minutes. This is what my hair looks like after it has been deep conditioned. I just got out the shower and I am just detangling my hair. I'm enjoying making this video for you guys and showing you some of the new products that I'm using. Let me know what questions you have, what videos you want to see, and also what products you are using if you've started using any new products. Also, if you're getting any value from this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. To move on to the next step, I'm going to apply some leave-in conditioner. This one is by Silk Elements, and I'm just spraying it generously on my hair. I really like this one because it smells good, and I like how it comes out in like a good spray. Now I have let my hair dry for about 20 minutes, just air drying, and we are moving on to blow drying. These are the products that I'm going to use to blow dry my hair. I'm using the Chi Heat Protectant, and I'm using the Color Wild solution. I'll list the full names of the products in the description box. The reason why I'm using both of these is because I go in with the Chi first, because the Chi is a heat protectant. It's gonna protect my hair while I'm blow drying it. And the Color Wow, I like to use that because it is good at fighting frizz. It makes my hair really smooth and soft and silky. Also, it is good at fighting against humidity while I'm, out. It helps me to maintain my silk press for longer. So that's why I like to use both. And from my understanding, when I read the Color Wow, it does not say anything about being a heat protectant. So just to be on the safe side, that's why I like to go in with something that actually says heat protectant to make sure that my hair is being protected. To blow dry my hair, first I like to start off by holding my hair in my hand and just doing the blow dryer, like holding it at my roots. Then I like to go in with this vented paddle brush that I got from Amazon. It's made for blow drying, but I use it for everything because it's really gentle, and I just gently brush my hair while holding the blow dryer to my hair. I found that this is the best way to blow dry my hair, and I experience less breakage this way. So let me demonstrate again. After I apply my products and smooth those through, I'm going to detangle my hair because we don't want it to be super tangly while we are trying to work with the blow dryer. Then I'm going to hold the blow dryer like at my roots to get that tension. This is also good because my roots take the longest to dry. So I'm avoiding brushing my hair over and over by just doing it this way. It's getting pretty straight with me just holding it and applying the blow dryer. I am using my blow dryer on the hot heat setting, and my hair was already like 85% dry before I started doing this because I let it air dry for about 20 minutes. Then I go through with the paddle brush and just brush my hair. Usually I go from root to tip, but if my hair starts getting tangly, I'll start back off at the ends just so that I don't pull my hair out, or I will pull the brush up and just start over. I don't like to try to rip through the tangles because I want to be as gentle as possible and not cause any unnecessary breakage. I also like to do this in quadrants and sections of 4 just because it's easier to manage my hair that way. It took me some time to learn how to blow dry my hair properly because I was used to using the attachment that came with this blow dryer, but I stopped using the bristle attachment because I felt like it was a little bit harsh on my hair, and now I just use my own brush. But with practice, I've gotten a lot better and a lot more comfortable at blow drying my hair this way. So if you're new to doing your hair, then just keep doing it. Keep practicing and you will get better. And really, sometimes for me, all I've noticed is that sometimes it just takes time and patience with yourself. Sometimes we think we're not doing a good job, but it's because we're rushing and not being patient. So sometimes I have to slow down and realize it doesn't have to be done in a rush. And once I take my time, I get better results. And with blow drying, I like to try to get my hair as straight as I can so that I don't have to do so much work when I'm flat ironing my hair. Once my hair is fully blow dried, I like to go in with a little bit of this Olaplex bonding oil number 7 and just apply that over my hair. I just do a little bit and then I like to go in and flat iron my hair. The reason why I do this before flat ironing is because it's going to give my hair a little bit more shine, as well as this oil is also a heat protectant. To flat iron my hair, I part my hair in 4 sections again, and then I just use small sections, small and thin sections, and I flat iron with using the chase method. The flat iron I'm using is by Chi, and I have it at 370, and I'm also just using a rat tail comb. I like to first make sure the roots are good, and then I just glide the flat iron down the length of my hair. Now, when I'm going down the length of my hair, I usually only do one pass, but my roots are rooting at this point. It's really time for me to get a relaxer, but I'm trying to get back on a schedule with my relaxer, so I'm going to wait a few more weeks. So I am having to concentrate on my roots. So on this video, you are going to see me pass by my roots a few times because they are really coarse and really thick, and I want to make sure my hair is really silky. This is not needed if you don't care if your roots are not straight, but I was getting a trim on this day. Remember, this is a relaxer wash day, but a maintenance day, and for my trims I like to make sure my hair is pin straight, just because when I go to get my trims, they typically like comb through my hair and trim it. So I want to make sure my roots are not too thick for them to comb, as well as I want to make sure my hair gets really straight so that they can, truly cut off what needs to be cut and trimmed off. This part is pretty self-explanatory. All I'm doing is chasing my hair with the flat iron, and I do go through and kind of feel my hair as I'm doing it to make sure that my roots feel straight and to make sure that it feels silky like I like. And I am just going to do that over my entire head. So I'm going to play some music. I'm going to let you guys watch me flat iron my hair. I'll show you what it looks like after I flat iron, and then I'm going to show you the results of my trim. One thing I will add that helps me when I am flat ironing my hair, if you're new to doing your hair, is to be as neat as you can with your parting and when you're flat ironing your hair. This is just going to make sure that you can see what you're doing and that you actually, get all the pieces of your hair, because it's been times in the past where I've rushed and like I forgot to flat iron like a small section of my hair. So one section was like a little bit frizzy because I didn't get to it. But if you want to just make sure you do a good job, I just burned myself. If you want to make sure you do a good job, then just take your time, part it in small and neat sections. And also, it helps if you have some of these little clips to secure your hair and keep it out of the way. This is just going to make sure you don't like accidentally flat iron anything twice. It's going to keep your hair out of the way and make it easier for you when you're moving through your sections. In the past, I have like just not used these clips, and I would like touch the flat iron with that section that I already touched, and it would like bend my hair up or just make it not as neat as it could be. And that's why I like to use these. Also, when I'm flat ironing my hair, I'm not really I'm getting my edges, but I'm gonna go back in with a hot comb and really get my edges, if you know what I mean. So if your hair is like mine, where you have a lot of new growth, it may be helpful for you to get a really small, tiny flat iron to get around your edges and around your ears and around the nape of your neck. Or you can just do what I'm doing and use the hot comb. The hot comb just helps to make your hair look more seamless once you're done, and it avoids any extra frizziness. Now that my hair is fully flat ironed, I'm going in around my edges with the hot comb. The one I'm using is by Golden Hot and I got it from Amazon. And when I'm doing this, I like to just go really slow and be careful and just kind of like use the teeth of the hot comb, but like take it like on those really short and sensitive pieces and use the back of the hot comb, because the back is where all the heat is. So if you're scared to like comb like I'm doing, you could just do what I'm doing here and take the back and run it across whatever area, and it's gonna get straight because that's where all the heat is. And you just want to like kind of pull your hair kind of tight a little bit while you're doing it to make sure that it gets straight. And ladies, be careful when you're doing this, because I have burnt myself several times while doing this, even though I was being careful. So, you know, just try your best not to burn yourself or hurt yourself. I don't do this around my ears or the nape of my neck because it's just too hard for me to like see without burning myself, and nobody's really gonna see that. So I just make sure that I get the front around my edges really good, and I'm satisfied with those results. This is what my hair is looking like before I go get a trim. To me, it does not look bad at all, but once I get the trim, you're gonna see how it's just cleaned up a lot nicer and looks a lot more fuller, and that's what I was going for. But overall, my hair looks good. It's shiny. You know, I'm working on it and I'm happy with my progress so far. Here is me after the trim, and if you notice, there's not much length taken off, but the front just looks a lot cleaner. The front is where I experienced a lot more breakage just on a day-to-day styling my hair, and that's what really needed to be cleaned up. It looks a lot better. It looks a lot thicker, and this is how I like my hair to look, just very clean. And yeah, that's why I get trimmed so frequently. I like to get them every 8 to 10 weeks. This is what the back is looking like. My hair has grown over the summer. I did experience some breakage, but we're going to fix that this fall. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what other videos you want to see, and also let me know how you enjoyed this one. I'll see y'all next time.